guys, welcome back to my channel. As you already know, in today's video I'm going to be doing a 24-hour readathon. I am so excited. I haven't done one of these in a minute and I've been wanting to do it again. So if I sound a little bit weird, I think I'm trying to get a cold, I'm not sure. So anyway, I'm going to be doing the timer method. So it's gonna basically be, I pause the timer anytime I'm not reading, and so it's gonna be 24 hours, but in the span of probably a few days. But we're going to be doing a lot of reading. I am so excited, and yeah. So let's talk about the books that I'm in the middle of. I'm currently in the middle of two, one on my Kindle and physically. The one physically is Summerland by Ellen Hildebrand. I'm on page 212 and I'm enjoying this story. It's a bit different than what I've ever read. It's sad, but this is also the first Ellen Hildebrand book I've ever read, and I really do enjoy her writing style, and I really love, I don't know if this is in every single one of her books, but in this one specifically, I like the way that we get all of the characters' point of views, every single one of them, and I absolutely love that. So let me tell you what this is about. So one warm June evening, these teenagers decide to go to the beach for a graduation celebration. It's kind of a tradition now on Nantucket, where the graduates and then all the students really celebrate their graduates on this beach and the bonfire and all of this fun stuff. Well, as the night comes to a close, 4 of these students decide to leave the party and they get in a car accident. One of them ends up dead and one of them ends up in a coma, and the other 2 are fine. Like, they're unhurt. Just, questions linger about what happened leading up to Penny, the driver, taking the keys. Penny is the one who actually died. That's not a spoiler, it's on the back. The driver dies. Anyway. As summer unfolds, startling truths are revealed about the survivors and their parents, secrets kept, promises broken, hearts betrayed. So it's, like I said, it's very different than anything I've ever read. It's sad, but I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, we get all of the characters' point of view, so we get everybody's point of view except for Penny, because she's dead. But we get the parents' point of views, we get the boyfriend's point of views, the friend's point of views, the twin brother's point of view. We get all of their point of views, and I'm loving it. I am loving it. So hopefully I can finish this in today's video. That would be, I'm not gonna finish it today, but I know that I can finish it in this 24-hour period. The Kindle book I'm in the middle of is actually One Dark Window. I'm on page 38. And honestly, I'm a bit confused as to what is going on. Like, I know the basics, but I'm a little confused about how the magic system works. I've heard several, booktubers talk about this book, and I've heard, what it's about and stuff, but I'm confused as to how the magic works. I hope it clears up as I go. But yeah, I am enjoying parts of it. Like I said, I'm not enjoying it completely because I'm so confused, but hopefully we can get further into this. Let's get cozy. I think I'm gonna start out in bed and then I'll move. Let's start this readathon, shall we? guys, so we have read for 2 hours. So we have 21 hours, 55 minutes. And I got to page 273 of Summerland. So I think I'm gonna take a break here. I need to go pick up my brother from a friend's house and bring him home. So obviously the timer is going to be paused. A thing that I forgot to mention is during this 24-hour readathon, audiobooks do not count. Just thought that'd be fun because my last 24-hour readathon I used audiobooks kind of as a cop-out, and that's not happening this time. That is where we're at now. Like I said, I'm going to take a break and go pick up my brother, and when I get home we will restart the timer and possibly start a new book. I don't know. Like, I'm enjoying this. It's interesting, but it's really sad, and I'm like, I'm interested though, and I'm wanting to finish it. I have a little over, I think I have like 120 pages left, 115 pages left. So I'm definitely gonna finish it. But you know what? Might as well, when I get home, just binge it. Just binge it. Let's finish it. Let's finish this book, and then we'll start a new one. Anyway, I will see you when I get home. Hey guys, I'm back from picking up my brother. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna read in my bed because I am not feeling good at all. So I'm just gonna sit in my bed and finish Summerland. I'm really excited to finish. I'm excited to see how the story is wrapped up and to see how the characters live and move on after this traumatic and really tragic event that happened. So anyway, my cat is playing with my shark bookmark. She loves that thing. She can't have it though. You can't have it. Hey guys, I finished Summerland like an hour or two ago, and so we have 18 hours. So yeah, that's been an hour or two ago. I rated this a 3.75. I really enjoyed it. I really loved how the story ended, and I love the way that it dealt with loss and grief, and how we followed different characters and how they processed this tragic thing that happened and processed the grief of it all. Like I explained earlier, it's basically about this whole book, Really, the whole book is about the fact that this teenage girl died in a car accident that she caused. And so the characters just kind of, we follow the characters as they grieve and as they try to move forward with their lives. So like I said, I really enjoyed it. It was really good. I feel like there's definitely perspectives that I enjoyed more. Like I enjoyed the twin brothers' perspective, and I enjoyed the boyfriend's perspective. I think those are my two favorite perspectives that we followed. So anyway, that is done. So now that means we get to start a new book. Honestly, because it is nighttime, it's 11:10 right now. So I think I'm just gonna, I know I moved over here to be in front of my TBR, but honestly, I think basically I'm just going to read the book on my Kindle, which is One Dark Window, and get further into that so I can just kind of, I'm not feeling good. I think as the day has gone by, I've gotten progressively worse. My nose is like a faucet and it's just, I can't hardly breathe. I'm gonna hop back in bed. I'm gonna take some cold and flu medication and I'm gonna take some melatonin and we're just gonna have a cozy night in bed reading One Dark Window. Hey guys. I know I look like death. I feel like death, okay? But I need to do this little update. Just know that I'm probably not gonna film that much today because I just do not feel good. My nose, just like I explained yesterday, is just, and now I can't taste or smell anything, so that is just wonderful. And my friend's birthday is today and I'm supposed to go see her. But I don't think that that's gonna be able to happen. I read for about, I want to say a little less than 30 minutes, but I don't remember the exact timeline. But we have 17 hours and 34 minutes left on the, okay. So we have 17 hours and 34 minutes left on the timer. I ended up starting One Dark Window over. I was only 38 pages in, so it wasn't a big deal. Cause, okay, so here's the thing. I started reading it last night, and I'm like, I'm so confused as to what's going on. I was getting frustrated. So I was like, why not just start it over and not be confused? So that's what I did. I started over and now I'm on page 32, chapter 3. So I'm not confused anymore. I think the first time I read it, I guess I just didn't obtain any information that was being given. But now I took my time and I was like, okay, we got to really pay attention this time, and I did, and so I'm not confused anymore. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna continue to read on my Kindle because I really don't feel like holding a book. I just wanna lay down. I just wanna lay down and just, it's gonna be another day where I just spend most of the day, if not all, in bed. I'm just gonna lay down and continue to read One Dark Window because now I'm invested. Because now I understand what's going on. Hey guys, so I have to admit I haven't really done much reading today, but I do have a little bit of an update. We have 13 hours and 8 minutes left on the timer. I ended up starting 1,000,000 to 1 yesterday, and now I'm on page 45 of this. But I've mainly been reading One Dark Window because I'm a little bit obsessed now that I understand what's going on. And I'm on page 134 of One Dark Window. So we have 13 hours left. Like I said, I haven't really done much reading today, and so hopefully tomorrow I can just read. That is it for the update, and I will get back to you once we start the timer and start reading again. Hey guys, so we have 11 hours and 14 minutes left on the timer. I'm in the middle of One Dark Window on my Kindle and 1,000,000 to 1 physically. With One Dark Window, I'm on page 194. I am absolutely loving this. It really did me good to start over, because now I really understand what is going on, and I am absolutely loving this. The magic system with like the tarot cards and the mist, I am loving. And our Raven, if you know, you know. Oh my gosh, I am loving him. And then with A Million to One, I haven't really been reading this because I've been reading One Dark Window, but I'm on page 51, chapter 8. When I actually do sit down and read it, I'm enjoying it. I think this concept is so cool, and I've always had a weird, morbid obsession with the Titanic. So the fact that this takes place on the Titanic really excites me. I haven't gone, the point where I'm at now, they haven't boarded the ship yet, but like the buildup of it, I'm really, really excited. So far, I thought that these women were like strangers and they meet each other on the ship, because I thought each one were trying to steal it for themselves, but that's not the case. They all know each other, helping each other steal this book that has jewels in it. But yeah, I am enjoying this too, but I think I'll be able to sit and binge this once I finish this, because I find myself, when I'm reading this, thinking about this one, and so I just end up putting this down and reading this. So once I finish One Dark Window, then we'll sit down and binge this. Let's get cozy, let's get comfy. I think I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. It's 11:57, it's about to be midnight, and I gotta get up somewhat early. But this is what we're at. We're at 8 hours, 29 minutes, and I made it to chapter 26. I'm now 70% through this book. So definitely gonna finish this tomorrow. I think Kindle says I have 3 hours and 14 minutes left, so definitely gonna finish that tomorrow. Really loving this book, and I feel like I will probably talk about it more tomorrow, but definitely giving me 5-star feelings. So I will talk about it more in the morning, guys. So I finished One Dark Window, like, let's say, well, it's almost an hour ago. I finished it like 52 minutes ago. And OMG, I absolutely loved this book. 5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars. So, this is the first book in a duology. It's a fantasy, a gothic fantasy, actually. We get a tiny bit, and I do mean minuscule, like tiny bit of fake dating, which I did not know going into it, so that was a really fun surprise. I absolutely love that trope, love the trope so much. But tiny bit, forced proximity, found family, and it also has a cliffhanger ending, so definitely gonna be starting that second book soon, hopefully. This kinda, I don't know if any of you know this reference that I'm about to say, but Beyond Two Souls, it's a video game, and this kinda gave me Beyond Two Soul vibes in the beginning, because she has like a spirit like trapped in her head, and it talks to her, and that's kind of what happened in Beyond Two Souls, and so it kind of gave me those vibes. This was so much fun. The story was so immersive. We follow our main character, Elspeth, who has an ancient spirit trapped in her head, who she calls the Nightmare. He protects her, keeps her safe, but nothing comes for free, especially magic. When she meets a mysterious highwayman on the forest road, she is thrust into a world of shadow and deception. She joins a dangerous quest to cure the kingdom of the dark magic infecting it. Except the highwayman just happens to be the king's own nephew, captain of the destroyers and guilty of high treason. They only have until solstice to gather 12 cards that happen to be the keys to the cure. During this time, the Nightmare is slowly taking over Elspeth's mind, and she may not be able to stop it. So the story was so good. I loved it. I highly recommend, and I'm definitely going to be reading the second one. This definitely is worth the hype. It lives up to the hype. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I am also really happy that it's only a duology, so I can read both of them and be done with the series. Like, I really do like that. And they're on Kindle Unlimited right now, and that's how I am reading them. So I highly recommend. So let's do a timer update since I finished the book, and we are at 6 hours and 6 minutes. The timer may not be getting finished today like I had hoped, but we're definitely shaving off time. So I think a big part of me wants to like jump into the second book, but I really don't need to do that. I need to read this 1,000,000 to 1, and so that is what we're going to continue reading, and I feel like we'll definitely finish this in 6 hours. I have church tonight, so I'm not going to be able to read. I can read a little bit on the way, but on the way back I'm not going to be able to, so you're not going to see that, but I will definitely keep you updated. Hey guys, I have a little bit of an update. So let's check the timer. So I have 3 hours and 28 minutes left. And I did, in fact, decide to start Two Twisted Crowns, which is the second book in the Shepard King Duology. I read One Dark Window, as you know, and I decided I wanted to jump right into the second one because I just absolutely loved that one, and it kind of ended on a cliffhanger. So I am in this. I read a lot yesterday. I'm on page 114, part 2 of Two Twisted Crowns, and I'm loving it as well, just so much. I haven't read any of 1,000,000 to 1 because I have just been in this. So that's what I'm going to read for the next 3 hours, and we are going to finish this because I have some editing to do. I sing at my church, and so we have music practice tonight, and I gotta go to music practice. So I just got things that I need to do today, so I really need to finish this 24-hour readathon. But I am really excited about what this book holds, and yeah, so let's get comfy, let's get cozy, and let's read for the next 3 hours. Hey guys, so I'm actually about to leave to go to music practice, but I did want to go ahead and do a quick little update. So I've been reading for about 2 hours, and so we have 56 minutes and 34 seconds left. Always does that. On the timer, so that is exciting. we will definitely finish that tonight. As for, oh, that's not good for it. iPad hit the floor. As for a book update, I'm on page 208, chapter 29. I can't say too much about it because this is the second book in a series, but what I can say is if you touch her, I'll kill you. Do I have to say anything else? I did not realize that was in this, but it's definitely in this. I love that in this one, we also get multiple POVs. Like in the first one, we only got Elspeth's point of view, and we got Raven's point of view, I think, like once. But in this one, we get other point of views, and I really am enjoying that aspect. There's one POV that I'm enjoying a little bit more than the rest of them. I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to spoil it, but absolutely am loving this one so much. 5-star feelings again. 5-star feelings again. This one is just, it's so much fun. So much fun. If you touch her, I'll end you. I don't think I have to say anything else. I'm not a violent person, but I definitely love to read about violence, especially if the guy is so protective over the woman. I am really enjoying this. Highly recommend. So that is it for my little update. We will definitely finish this challenge in this video tonight. I may go ahead and extend the video and see and read this book, like the rest of it with you guys, because I hate to like finish the challenge and then not even finish the book with y'all, because at this point we've read the first book and half of the second. We might as well read just the whole duology with you. Guys, I just finished Two Twisted Crowns. I finished our timer Friday. I finished the timer and I finished the book today, and today's Sunday. I absolutely, 5 stars. 5 stars. Oh my god. This world and these characters, I am absolutely speechless. Speechless. I wrote down a few thoughts. Otherwise, you know. We get multiple POVs. I'm not going to tell you whose POVs we get, because I don't want to spoil it, because that is a tremendously nice surprise. So I'm not going to tell you who we get, but we do get multiple POVs. And I love the Nightmares character. I love the Nightmares character. Oh my goodness. So this book actually made me cry during the end, the last chapter. Literally cried, and I needed time I had to get up and walk away because I was sad. Not that the ending is sad. It doesn't have a sad ending. If it did, I just spoiled it, but it doesn't. I like the way it ended. It just made me cry, and if you read it, you'll understand. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it. I'm so upset that I read these on Kindle and that I don't have the physical books. I love this series with like everything. I am sitting here editing this video and I realized I never did a recap. So in today's video, we read Summerland, which I rated a 3.75 star. I really loved it. It was, like I said at the beginning, it was very different than anything I ever read, but I really did enjoy Ellen's writing style, and yeah, So that's that. And then we read One Dark Window on Kindle Unlimited, and I rated it a 5-star. Absolutely loved this book so much. And then I jumped into the second one, which is Two Twisted Crowns, and 5 stars again. Absolutely loved this series with my whole heart. I believe this is the first duology / series that I rated both books 5 stars. So do with that information as you want, as you will. Absolutely, I feel like all in all, this video and this challenge was a success because we really had some really good books. Well, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out so much, and thank you so much for being here with me today. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!